Drop your pearls of wisdom, go on.
Hello and welcome to Toby Frames of Long Eaton. Is it not on?
Yeah,
Is it on?
it is now.
Recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You didn't say that.
It's not.
Hello, Toby Frames.
Hello, is that Toby Frames? I've got a picture, it needs framing.
Yes, sorry, we can't quote over the phone.
But it's a lovely picture, it's a lady with flowers.
I need to see your picture before I can quote.
Picture, it's a lady with flowers.
I need to see your picture before you bring it in.
Okay, I'll come in. Thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye.
Hello and welcome to Toby Frames in Long Eaton. We're going to talk to you today about how to not make this framer grumpy by phoning him up and asking him for one price for a picture. It's an impossible thing to do because there are so many different ways to frame a picture and mount a picture. We're going to show you lots of different ways to do it, and it completely can change the way that a picture looks. So don't make this man grumpy and phone him up asking him for one price because there are so many different ways to do it.
Grumpy Framer, we're going to talk about just mount cards and how they can change the perspective of a picture and how a picture looks, and different methods. This is no means a definitive list of how we can mount a picture. It's just a small dip in the ocean, otherwise the video will be a bit boring. Okay, so the first example I want to show you is just a single plain cream mount, normal thickness mount card, but already hopefully you can see that we've enhanced how the picture is presented to the customer. Orders can vary depending on the size of frame, but this would be a standard straightforward mount card in the shop. Example, so same colour mount card, same thickness borders, etc., but the actual thickness of the card slightly deeper, which gives us more bevel. Just a small enhancement, but can create quite a nice result. So the next two examples I'm going to show you. Example number one is a red wash line. The wash lines, we use a matte pen with watercoloured ink to go around the outside of the aperture, and I've used the maroon colour to pull out one of the colours in the picture. The second example, same method, same wash line, but with green watercolour, and hopefully you can see how it's changed the picture just by changing the colour of the wash line. So V-groove is basically, I've cut a bevel in on itself to create a little valley round the outside of the picture. I've added no more material to the actual mount card. I've just cut the V-groove round to give a little bit of definition round the outside. Now I'm introducing colour. So we could add a gold round the outside of this picture on its own, which could then detract from the picture itself. So I've used a gold inner mount, two mount cards, gold inner, just a 5mm exposure with the cream mount card around the outside to bring out the gold in the customer's artwork. Now, this getting a bit more fancy now. This is what we call an inner slip or a fillet, depending on what country you're in. I've chosen a maroon inner slip to pull out the flowers in a hair. We've got many colours of these, golds and fancy decorative fillets as well, but hopefully you can see how it's changed the presentation of the picture. Now this example, we're getting a bit more fancy and creative now. So we've got a double mount. I've changed the inner colour to a dark green. hopefully in the picture you can see, I'm trying to pull an odd colour from the picture. So I don't want to pull the black out, but there's slight green within the inner hair at the top. And then I've gilded the actual bevel of the upper mount. Now then, this one, we've got a bit mad now, I appreciate that. So when we do V-grooves, we can actually cut the V-groove wider. So the undermount I've coloured with a pink wash. Now I've used some decorative paper in the void, which I really like. I think that works very well. That can be any colour we like. I've done this on purpose just to show you how extreme we can go, but still making the picture look nice. Now we do have a computerised mount cutter which enables us to cut shapes around the mount card itself. These are just straightforward oblong corners that I've cut out, but it allows us to show the undermount some more. Again, the undermount can be any colour we like. This is a different colour from the last two that I've shown you, and creates a different atmosphere around the picture. With the computerised mount cutter we can cut shapes out. So I've cut an arch around this picture now, which totally changed the picture from all the other examples we've shown you. Looks like we're looking for a window, but we could put a circle around an oval. I think it looks quite nice with the stepped arched window. Now, we did show double mount with a colour. I've wrapped the bevel of the inner mount on this one with, I've got some William Morris paper, so we've used that to wrap the bevel and just give it a different feel around this one. This is what we'd call a French matting, and we've used the decorative paper to give a decorative border around the aperture of the picture. So hopefully in this video we've shown you examples of what we're up against when you phone us up. You've got a picture, I can't see, how am I going to make that a proper package for you, so when you put your picture on the wall you can enjoy your picture and people can come round and enjoy it as well. And again, who am I? My choice is not your choice. We'll be showing you all these examples as we go, and hopefully somewhere along the line you go, oh, I like that one.
You see, you need to keep your framer happy. I don't like working with a grumpy man. He's very grumpy. Please don't phone him up and ask for a black frame or for a price, because it just makes him grumpier. And then I have to make lots and lots of coffee to cheer him up and buy him biscuits. It's getting expensive. Bye.
I've just got to look miserable.
Not necessarily.
I
think I'm right.
Yeah? Hey, maybe you could do a bit. He's cheered up a bit from this morning. You know.
We have.
Well, you know, I have to work with it. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.